Hi, this is LeAnn Hilgers, and we are at BizTech Day 2009. I have Micheal Lechter with me. Now, Micheal, you're well known for your involvement with Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Can you tell us a little bit about how that came about?
Well, it's my wife that was more involved with that. She was the co-author of all of it.
Sharon Lechter.
Sharon Lechter, yeah. I was just the attorney. I was the strategy guy that did all the licensing work and that sort of thing.
And you have your own publication, though.
Oh, yeah. I've written a bunch of books over the years, a lot of scholastic type works, textbooks, and then I did a couple in the Rich Dad Advisor series.
Now, I have one of your books in the Rich Dad series, and that was called Protecting Your Number One Asset.
Yep, all about intellectual property. The most valuable real estate you're ever going to see is the 6 inches between your ears. In order for a business to succeed, it's got to have some type of competitive advantage. And most of the time, in order for that competitive advantage to be sustainable, it involves some sort of intellectual property. The competitors, when they see something and they're getting hurt, they're either going to adapt or adopt. And if they can adopt, you've lost your competitive advantage. So there are legal mechanisms available to keep that from happening. And you just need to know what to do and do it.
And so you have a second publication through Rich Dad, Poor Dad series.
I do. It's called Other People's Money, and it's about using other people's money to build your business.
And how?
And other people's resources. One of the misconceptions that's out there is that you need to go out and raise a bunch of money to build a business. And a lot of times you can shortcut that process by going right to the source of the resources that you'd otherwise be getting the money to get.
And that's what your book tells us.
It's all about.
Now you have another book that's just coming out. It's a textbook.
It's a textbook.
So all my fellow professors, I recommend you have a look at this textbook.
It covers both the business aspects and the intellectual property aspects and the basic philosophy of entrepreneurship.
Wonderful. And that is something that's at my heart, close to my heart, because I teach entrepreneurship and small business. So, yes. So I'll page through this book. Now you have another book there in your hands.
Newest book. It's called 3 Feet from Gold. It's a follow-on on Think and Grow Rich.
What is this book about? What does this book tell us?
It really expands on one of the principles that Napoleon Hill was espousing. Never quit. What Sharon and her co-author Greg Reed did was interviewed the business titans, not necessarily the big names. You recognize the company names, not necessarily theirs. These are folks without the huge egos. But they went through how they got through their darkest hour.
Amazing. It sounds like an incredibly interesting read.
It's a great read.
Now you have something else that will surprise many of our viewers, that you have a ranch.
I'm a cowboy.
You're a cowboy. You have a dude ranch.
It's called Cherry Creek Lodge. It's in northern Arizona in the middle of Tonto National Forest. It's 55,000 acres of pure beauty. We've got the high desert, we've got the tall pines, we've got the red cliffs.
Amazing. How can people find this ranch?
Oh yeah, cherrycreeklodge.com.
That was cherrycreeklodge.com. Thank you so much for spending some time with us today at BizTech Day and for sharing a little bit of your life with us and your story, and congratulations on your success.
Thank you so much, LeAnn. I appreciate it.
And, and we are at BizTech Day 2009.